Well,
Yeah,
PC.
the old school stop motion stuff was incredible. I love the Ray Harryhausen stuff.
Oh yeah. Like what he did, like a lot of things. Like he did also what were other Harryhausen movies. Beast of 20,000 Phantoms or whatever. Is that also a thing from him?
I don't know.
So, he did.
Is the game crashed?
Didn't he do the original
the
Clash of the
UTC?
Titans?
Yes, he did. That's one that I remember.
He did. Yeah, he did loads of stuff.
1 billion years BC. The Golden Voyages of Sinbad.
Are you free, TC, or are you busy? You muted? It's on TC. I don't know if he's had to go away.
I think he might be AFK real quick to like get his food away.
We'll take it. We'll give him a minute. It's, I can't save the game, unfortunately, so I hope the game hasn't crashed or desynced or anything.
Today I learned there are apparently Ray Harryhausen model kits. That is
really?
Yes. Like for example, of the Cyclops from the 7 Voyages of Sinbad and so on.
Oh, okay.
That's quite cool. All the Sinbad stuff was him, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's one of those sort of classic films that's fondly remembered by people. I mean, it obviously doesn't stand up well to modern effects and things, but it was good. I was like watching it.
I don't know. Have you seen some of the CG they were using in the latest?
Have you seen the new Ant-Man?
Fair point. I have never seen the new Ant-Man, but
or have you seen the Flash?
I'm not going to watch the Flash. I'm sick of time travel.
As much as I love Michael Keaton, no.
Time travel, other dimensions.
I'm going to wait for the fan edit that is just Michael Keaton from The Flash, and everybody else is cut out.
That might be worth watching.
I'm having actual issues because I actually love going to the cinema, and there's just nothing that even remotely interests me going on in there right now.
New Mission Impossible might be good.
Dune Part 2?
Yeah,
that's November.
Yeah,
it's currently on the list. Yeah,
I want to watch that.
Dune is definitely on the Dune's on the list. That's for sure. What else?
Oh, Mark, our local cinema closed.
Yeah,
Oh.
I know. I heard. Very rapidly, very imminently, wasn't it? There was no sort of warning. It was just, oh, by the way, folks.
It's not the only one of that chain either.
Yeah.
There was quite a few others in the area that went, like, certainly not immediate, but. So I don't know where I'm going to go see Dune, but I really want them to do a double feature where you can watch part 1 and part 2 together. That would be cool.
Because it's unlikely to come to the station at Richmond, just been a small cinema. Although they did used to get the big blockbusters.
It might, but it will be on the small screen.
Yeah.
That's what they've been doing recently.
I wouldn't mind that.
Probably Darlow.
I'd be happy with that, but probably go to Darlington. Any sign
big screen,
of
big popcorn,
of that wild
big
TC
queue.
yet?
He's still muted. He's probably away from his phone as well, isn't he?
Oh, sorry,
There we go.
Yeah,
Hello.
I'm back.
He's back. He's returned.
That was worth waiting for. That was a nice bit of damage.
D&D movie was very good. Yeah. Me and Mark went to see that together, actually.
I enjoyed that. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Hey, Billy. Yeah, TC making a very big, slow cup of tea. He went out to India to pick the leaves fresh.
He actually had to start a new company to do so.
DC top clippings.
The game, the thingamajig for me, by the way. I don't see any of this happening.
TC Tips.
No,
There you
nothing's
go.
happening for me
TC
either.
Tips. It's a new tea brand.
DC tips.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, Mark, where we've...
Yeah, it's
DC.
still the White Lord before the 8 for me.
It's on to TC now. Who's it?
Is it my go again? What the hell?
No.
No, it's not my go.
Okay.
It's...
Let's load that
I'm
then.
not playing.
Let's load that.
It's India 2 Electric Boogaloo, yeah. That sounds more apt.
Yorkshire TC. I like what you done there, Billy. That's a good one. That's the best one.
That's good. He's technically not in Yorkshire, though, so... That's
true.
heresy.
That is true. Maybe if we just expand the borders of Yorkshire to include him, though.
Yeah, that'd be fine. We'll take Scotland and anything just north of London.
Yeah, to expand the independent Republic of Yorkshire. What's that?
Give us more gold medals
Irie.
at the Olympics.
There was one year at the Olympics, was it 2012 or 2016, where if Yorkshire had been an independent country, it would have ranked higher than Great Britain on the gold medal scores, which is quite impressive.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Yorkshire TC. Okay, now it says TC is playing. Is it all good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so we missed the the White Lord, the Fey Ape, and the Badlands thing.
Okay.
To be fair, Spiffing Brit can keep his tea. I hate tea. I'm black coffee, peppermint tea, but that's not really from Yorkshire, is it? So.
I'm German, so I'm at least somewhat excluded in that whole thing.
Yeah, I'm not a big tea fan.
I'd rather be drinking a nice hot chocolate than anything else, if I have to drink something warm.
That's a very nice option.
Yeah. Yeah, I could work with that. It is your turn, isn't it, TC? It's not frozen on us again.
He's muted again. Oh, is he? No, on off. He's back.
No, he's
Right. Okay. Where are they all?
They're just behind you. They're all behind you, in fact.
Well, Mark's about to get it in the back from the soldier.
Do you have to rephrase that? I'm horrible.
Clippe!
Oh, nice hit.
That'll do.
That'll do.
I'll
That'll
do,
do
donkey.
very good.
I've just realised the wraiths are just hovering above everything, aren't they?
Clippe!
Because they're technically flying, right?
How can a region of Great Britain get more medals than the whole Great Britain? Well, it's because there was more Yorkshire athletes got medals than there were athletes from any other part of the country. So they were saying that if Yorkshire had been independent, it would have, because obviously those medals would then been taken away from the Great Britain score. So that's why they're saying Yorkshire scored more than Great Britain. Because there was the Brownlow brothers. There was in triathlon.
Ennis,
there was
was it Jessica? Jennifer Ennis?
Jessica Ennis. It could have been. She's from Sheffield or somewhere down there, isn't she? I managed to name 3. There were more. I can't think of who they were.
She is Yorkshire because in Sheffield, I used to pass it every day. There's a gold post box dedicated to her for some reason.
Oh, right.
I don't know why a post box.
Let's get rid of this wraith.
Oh look, resistant to acid.
Resists. I might be able to take the White Lord with the bonus attack. He's dead. He's dead. That was worth doing.
He's dead.
That was
They
well
all
worth doing.
have. That's new then. I don't remember them dishing damage back. Oh, it's the
It was the
Great
white
Lord, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's have a look. See here. Can I?
Yeah. Don't think too hard about the Brits. We're not worth it.
If I go over here, I can.
We're a has-been
Unlike
nation.
me, I'm still in your range, my gentlemen. I'm a friend.
Cura, muto, curai.
Oh,
Hey,
thank you.
you
very much.
dishing out the big heels.
I didn't realise I was that injured.
Go on, Bear. Get him.
Let's go.
Laura Trott was the cyclist, or is the cyclist, isn't she? I believe. I'm thinking right.
Yes.
Oh yeah, these wraiths or whatever deal a decent amount of damage.
Necrotic damage, never nice.
Can I be a real a real bastard here.
Well, it's never stopped you before.
Well, this is why I'm
Where's my
trying
sound
it out.
effects?
Arcana, Evo.
A bit late on that
Malmis.
Bounce off there.
Oh no!
No, you're not having shield. Not after all that work.
Oh, maybe?
I used my last
it's
spell
dead.
to counter it. He's dead now.
You
Who's
got
the
him.
next problem?
Definitely the wraiths.
Yeah.
Because this guy is just blocked by
I
monkey.
think he'll be fine. Yeah.
I don't think he will be fine, but at least he will annoy the guy for a while.
White Lord could have a nice sword.
Only thing I know is that monkey lost like half health in a single turn. Ah! Can we not?
Yeah, these things need to die quick, don't they?
They hurt for like decent amount of damage.
Yeah. The other thing I realised, I was playing it on the difficulty down for some reason. I thought I'd set it higher, but maybe I hadn't, and I was thinking of this. So it might take us longer in combat anyway.
Have we still got the bug where it says we're playing on story mode difficulty? Yeah, it still says story mode difficulty in there.
It's still a thing.
They're not doing big stuff, are they? If it doesn't break the game, they're not going to do anything, I don't think.
For those curious, it is
Except,
set to
you
I
know,
think,
aiming.
Scavenger difficulty level, which is one up from whatever it is that's one up from normal. Where the enemies get a bonus to their saves, and extra hit points. So it's not story mode. I don't know why it's showing that in the settings. It did it when we've played through previously before.
Nice.
Smite's always good.
Smite's brilliant. I am tempted to play as a paladin in Baldur's Gate,
I was thinking that.
but Monk looks so good.
I was thinking going proper sword and shield, shiny silver armor, protector of the light type of paladin, the full-on holy underpants and everything.
Yeah. Like, was it
Fire
Zane?
Fire
Whatever he was
Paladin.
called in the D&D movie?
I am
Yeah, he
really
was
thinking
good.
about just becoming a druid again,
For a change, eh?
just to see how different druid.
Warlock Paladin does sound interesting. I
That
was also
too,
tempted by a Warlock Sorcerer.
Oh, wait, you can multi-class?
You can.
Yeah. You can multi-class, and you can reset your level after you meet a certain character. You can reset your
that's
levels
good.
and retweak things if you want as well.
That's decent.
Yeah.
That's
Or
all
you could just
fair.
go full out Dark Urge and play as a villain. That was a lot of damage.
Yeah, it was that was a nice bit of damage. Yeah, the Dark Urge looks really interesting in Baldur's Gate 3. We just play through as a... Well, it's interesting, you've got the option of playing through. There's a nasty bastard that just eats everybody and murders everything that come across. Or doing that sort of mental fight in your character's head, because that's written in, where you resist all the Dark Urges as well. So you've got two playthroughs just off that one origin character right there,
Malmis.
Yeah.
which would be very different.
That's definitely a second playthrough as well. So that's really three
Yeah.
playthroughs from playing it once. And then... Oh, Boots of Flying. Who wants some Boots of
Oh,
Flying?
that sounds
Mind you,
good.
We're all attuned, aren't we?
Can you put them on the bear?
Sadly not. I wish I
I think
could.
the bear wears boots. Oh, what's in the coffin?
I would assume the dagger?
There is a golden
Nice.
dragon statuette, an ivory statuette, some crafting stuff. There's a beautiful helm. Okay, that's going to be a helm of tongues, isn't it? Let's identify this. I think I know what that is. Where's my wand?
Oh, sling it on me. Well, you've got a wand, haven't you? But I
Yeah,
can
it's
just
got 5
automatically
charges.
identify stuff.
Stuff for this. Yeah, helm of
Yeah.
comprehending languages. Is it attuned?
Is that an attunement thing?
It just says no. It just says cast tongues at will, so I might as well have it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Old one with Pact to the Sword and Paladin following Knowledge God. That sounds good. I don't think Pact to the Sword is in Baldur's Gate 3 though.
That comes
Which
really
is-
late in the game, though, I have to say. That helmet of...
Yeah, it is. Yeah, very late.
Yeah.
Stay away!
Wait! We're not here to rob
Oh,
you.
yes, we are.
We just want your ring.
Why are you here then? To pay your respects?
Estorgath Sharpmind sent us.
Don't you dare say his name!
It's true. He said you'd help us fight some Manor Calon fanatics.
My husband is alive?
Oh, yes, he is. Quite old, but yes. He's a very respected chief. He led the fight against the Empire. And now, Sylvan Elves and High Elves live together in peace.
We made it! Our dream came true! My rage is fading. I feel my
Another
purpose
great voice
slipping
actor.
away. Tell him
With a very big
I'm
nose.
proud.
No,
And
it is a big
yes.
nose for an elf.
Take this ring to him.
Pulsating.
Wait!
I've got to say, that was one of the better voice actors in the expansion, I thought.
Do you think?
Yeah, I thought that sounded okay.
The amount of HP you get back just from, like, regeneration is nice, though, I have to say. I'm happy that I did that.
Does anybody want a ring of Featherfall?
Do I have to attune that?
I can probably pass.
No.
What have I got? Yeah, go on. I've got a spare slot for it. Chuck it over.
Is there anything in there?
No, I'm checking right now. I actually went all the way down with the camera to see if there's, like, a hidden
There you go.
compartment here, but there is not.
It's a shame. It looks like there should
Did you
be
empty
something
the
hidden.
lockbox?
Right?
Yeah.
I just chuck it all over onto here.
Oh, there's a second
Mark,
entrance.
Mark, you're too far away 'cause I've got a flaming arrow for you.
Oh, sorry. I've been running away. Where have you gone?
Oh, what's that? Is that staff?
I'm coming over. Let's see if I've got anything to,
Yeah,
to pass on.
I'm assuming that Baldur's Gate 3 is going to add more subclasses and options like that. But in the base game, they're not keeping it limited by any range because there's loads of stuff. But they're just going with the earlier D&D 5e sort of classes and things, which is kind of cool. I can see them adding stuff, and if they do add Pact to the Blade, I'll be rolling a Warlock straight away.
Ready when you're up.
Yeah,
do
I
love my
suppose
melee
we
warlock.
shall set off back.
Return the ring. Well, where are we returning it to? The place that we just stole it, or we can't return it to someone who wants it stealing, can we?
I'm just going to have a look at this locked door. I'm pretty sure we
I mean,
can't go
it's-
through this, but...
If that's her husband, I mean... Technically he gave her the ring, so it's technically his to begin with?
Maybe
Question
she
mark?
proposed to him. You don't know.
I'm not quite
Possibly.
versed with Elven... Oh,
I don't think this is going to work, but...
Can
uh,
get in.
No, it won't let me. I'll have a look
just,
down here.
just saying, but this is so funny. If you go into, like, the room over here, like, with the camera, there's just a dude standing in the open in one of the, what should we call it? In one of the giblets? Is that what they call
Oh,
that?
yes.
Giblets?
I see. Someone
Oh,
hanging up
dear.
in there. Is there no other... There's no side entrance to this place, then?
Oh,
Not
there.
that- Not that I see
Yeah,
one.
that's not good.
Wait a
We
minute.
can't get through this bit up here. That's not
Trying to get my
traversable.
camera to, like, do things. No, if we have to get in there, it's via that entrance.
Yeah.
By the looks of it.
Nothing sneaky.
We could come back later.
Yeah, maybe we have to come back later for, like, the, what's it called? It.
It'll be... Yeah,
Why
there'll
not
be
blow
another
it
part of
up?
this quest.
We don't blow the door up.
Probably not. We probably have to, like, destroy these,
Yeah,
like,
throw
big,
a fireball at it.
the big thingies here. We probably
Okay,
have to
1 minute.
destroy
I
those
will
at some
do.
point.
Yeah,
Hang on.
I bet.
I'm going to
90
fireball
Yeah.
it.
it
I'm
won't work.
99% sure you
Gonna
it
blow the
won't
doors
work.
off.
If we had a DM, he would tell you that's probably a bad idea.
Watch it bounce right back at you.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was 4 of you when you left. Yeah, one of them got caught in a fireball of their own making.
Visaye, evil, mal.
Immune to fire. That's just as well then.
Yeah, remember, I'm immune to fire, so it doesn't bother me.
He is a demon.
Didn't work.
He's one of them.
I didn't do anything.
He's one of them demons. Return the ring to the master.
Every time it asks me, says, you're about to leave the area, do you want to proceed? And I click no, and it takes us out anyway. What is the point of even
Working as
asking?
intended. Well, it's working
Have
as
you tried
intended.
clicking yes?
I'm sure I have in the past,
may
because
have
we've wanted
flipped
to
it.
do that, but I'm past trying to figure
Right,
out.
no, tough luck. You're going anyway. We direct this quest.
Yeah. It's just the illusion of choice. You wanted to leave this area, didn't you? Didn't you?
Mass Effect 3 all over again.
So we have to go find. Hang on, we must be able to fast travel to the preacher. Or the preacher, the chief.
Well, don't we
where
need
is
to
he?
go to the scavengers?
We
Preacher
do.
man.
We'll go to the Elder Council first, in case we then have to bed down for the night or
I
anything.
think the scavengers are at the market, so
Hmm.
you should be able to fast travel there.
Well, there we go. Scavenger outpost.
Yeah, we'll fast travel. We'll walk over there in a minute.
My friends, did you succeed? Do you have it?
We do. And we met with your wife's ghost.
What?
Her soul could not rest while the Empire still ruled. But when she learned what you had done, she joined Markgfl.
By all the gods, I can still see her face.
How is this going to help you stop Manacalon fanatics?
It will provide me with enough inspiration to share my feelings through music.
Oh God.
I have been a bard for more than a millennium. I was the only son of a wealthy Manacalon family. When I fell in love with a slave and settled not far from here to live with her, I thought I had freed myself from the tyranny of the Empire. But a
Isn't
band
he, or
of
is he Welsh?
fanatics tracked us down.
There's a
and
hint
took
of
her.
Welsh in
I
there.
found her body mutilated.
That
and
explains the
burned.
bardness.
Monsters.
I was broken, overwhelmed with grief and anger. When the Snow Alliance was formed, I became one of its leaders. I fought the Manacalon Empire until the day that the Rift finished the job. And now, it's happening again. I never told these young elves what I just told you. I will sing my story to them, convince them to see the truth.
Let's hope so. It would be a shame to have suffered so much for nothing.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This brings back so many emotions.
We'll come back later.
Thank you.
I hope he doesn't like sing how he talks to us, because the amount of pauses there was kind of harrowing.
Yeah. Right, let's
I
go.
have to tell the others that
Tom
I
Jones.
feel really sad about all of this.
It's
Leave.
William Shatner.
Let's go see the scavengers. I think the suggestion is that we're supposed to like spend the night in the inn and then come back in the morning, or go somewhere else maybe. Is that it? Glendale Castle completed. Okay, here we go, TC. Is your axe? No, it most definitely is not. Not for 397 gold.
No, there's nothing in there.
Balls.
So they only pick up stuff that's on the ground. then.
Yeah, I thought it was
Do
going to
they
be there.
sell it?
No.
It's gone. Probably the best two-handed axe in the game, because I haven't seen anything else.
That is balls. I don't like it.
Oh, we only
Okay.
have a 10% rebate rate on these guys. Right, okay.
Yeah.
What's in the box? Nothing.
Is it our box? No.
It is now. They don't seem
Is
to
there
be...
a way to watch the old classic Star Trek films online? Does anybody know? Has anybody seen? Is it like on Amazon or something?
I don't know.
I think it's
I
on
really
Prime
want.
at the
I've
minute.
never watched all of them in like a chronological order?
I think they're all on Prime at the minute.
No.
Are they? Right. I'll have to have a look at Prime.
Yeah, it's telling us to go
Level one.
rest in the pub.
Very Welsh.
Yeah, I haven't seen all the old Star Trek films. There's bits of them I remember from when they've been on the TV when I was younger, but I certainly haven't
Yeah.
watched them. I don't have much memory of them.
Actually, I
Paramount
think they
Plus
might
on
have just.
Good to know. Because there's a director's cut of Wrath of Khan that's apparently much better.
All right. What you mean? They
I don't know how
basically,
old it is.
for the cinema version, they cut all the good stuff out.
Probably, yeah.
Won't be surprised.
Isn't that how cinemas worked in the 60s, 70s, and 80s? The James Cameron effect. Oh yeah, we're just going to keep all the good stuff back so that I can re-release it.
They sell it again.
Loses the ration pouch. Why have I lost the ration
we obviously
pouch?
had to we probably had to use one.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
okay.
Either that or it was one of those traveling rations that went away after a while.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think you make 5 of them and you only need 4.
Where's Master Sharpmind?
No one knows that's the problem.
I know.
He said he would convince the separatists.
Well, he went around the
Dooku's
settlements,
here.
sang his tales of the War of Sorrows. He told Lyrill's story to all, but then no trace of him. Yet I have a lead. He took a key of his old mansion.
Near his wife's tomb.
Oh,
We saw
there we
it.
go.
If that's acceptable to you, I'd like you to escort me there. I have a spare key.
Fine.
Why just don't give me the key?
Yeah. It's probably
People
safer for you at this point.
He's a Sorok killer.
Don't trust this guy. Where's the way
Back in
out?
89, you did a 72-hour watch of the original series for charity. That's good going. And the drinking game is a nice little extra. But that's cool. That's very cool. I
there we
need to
go.
rewatch. So I'm currently rewatching Next Generation. I took a bit of a
Yeah.
break. I think I'm up to season 5.
Next Generation's good.
I don't think I've ever.
Yeah, I
only
mean, there's
seen-
some of it is a bit draggy, but
I've seen. I think I've seen like the first or the second season of it.
Effortless.
no,
But
I'm in the wrong way.
I
I'm in the wrong place.
never really watched any like Star Trek related stuff because I'm more of a Warzy boy, or was one until they ruined it. Thank you. But yeah,
They just those final 3 don't exist.
I don't
Except we
mind.
did get They Fly Now.
Yeah, you came up with that yourself.
I'm pretty certain there was only ever 3 Star Wars films made. I'm fairly certain.
And
The worst part is that those
Yeah.
films that never
Season
existed
3 on it gets better.
made episode 1 to 3 look so much better in like retrospect.
That is true.
Yeah, it's amazing how much love for the prequels has appeared since the sequel trilogy came out.
Because it showed you it wasn't actually that bad in comparison to other bad thing.
Can we jump in
Yeah.
the box here and go?
Yeah.
Jump in, TC. There's 1 space
We
left.
missed
Yeah.
George Lucas's chunky dialogue.
sorry, I was seeing if I could give Bear the flying potion back on.
Oh, that
I
would
have
be
to take
good.
it myself.
Now the
I
problem with
can
the
make
whole
Bear fly.
the
It's
problem
Make
with
him fly. Make him fly.
the
I'll
only
make you fly
actual
as well.
I want,
issue they
I
have with
want
the
you-
last movies, right?
I want you to save the flying thing and make Monkey fly.
The one thing
Alright,
I
I'll
don't
do
like
that as
about
well.
the latest movies is not even the fact that they're bad. It's the fact that they literally don't have an overarching story. It feels like
Yeah.
they don't feel like they're gripping into each
We
other.
should
It's
be
more
able
like
to open the door
you-
next to that
it's not even.
weird pillar
It's
now.
almost like they were like done by like 2 different dudes, which the second dude was like, no, everything the first dude made does not exist.
Yeah.
And then the third film is everything the second dude made doesn't exist.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, I'll be waiting here.
That was terrible.
Yeah, I have a lot of problems with the sequel trilogy. But I love Poe and I love Finn as characters.
Yeah. The problem is that everything surrounds them is pretty bad.
Yeah. And, somehow Palpatine returned.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was like.
In Fortnite.
Doctor Who. 800 episodes. Is there really 800 episodes of Doctor Who? It's been around 50 years, I guess, hasn't it? I'm not a big Doctor Who fan. I enjoy the David Tennant stuff, but I wouldn't choose to watch
Box
it.
is going to trigger something. Get ready for this.
He's gonna lock us in here, isn't he?
There's a skeleton over there.